Book Impartation, put out by I Am Publishing and Recording. Part 3. One day I will see you face to face, see the wounds and scars you bore for me. The crown spoken of to be given to me I will place on your head, for the strength that it took for you to come down from where you were, from heaven to this earth, to show to me what it means to love, to give of oneself, to the point of death, for all the lives that you have touched as you bent down to do for others what they needed, desired, wanted without partiality, for the endurance that it took to go all the way for me, to save me, buy me back to God our Father, through your life parceled out for me, for the stripes you bore upon your back during the whipping and scourging, for being spit upon, hit, slapped by those who wished for you to die. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do, is how you responded to their cruelty. For being an open display of the Father's love for me, it was the words you spoke, the works you did, all you sacrificed. Life was given to me that opened my eyes to see love, the love you have for the Father, the love you have for me. Hidden mystery. As I watch my life unfolding, I see glimpses of what I once was, and now it is all me. In the darkness I find myself, and you are there. I cannot see you with my eyes, but I feel you. You unroll before me the canvas of my life, and I am surprised that your love encompasses everything. You are everything. You are the essence of time. You are both space and embedded, impeding matter. You are love and you are life. You are breath and you are air. But more than these, you are the hidden mystery yet to be found in me. His handiwork. God brought you into being. Isn't it something that you are here? There is only one like you amongst all creation. Out of billions of people that existed or will ever exist, there is no one like you, or who has the same set of footprints or DNA as you. No one. It seems too amazing to be true, but it is. And you are here, perfect love played out by God, His handiwork. God has given you to be part of my life, and I'm so grateful to Him for this. Each and every day my wish for you is that love surrounds you round about and leaves its fragrance on your life, changing it into something absolutely beautiful. How far love went. He cannot be measured by time or understood by theoretical premise. His love ever reaches out to us to show us that we are of worth to our Creator. He delivered us by a body prepared, the body of His only begotten Son, the display of His infinite love for us. The suffering that His Son endured was excruciating, yet by the will and obedience of Him, we are redeemed. We've been ransomed by the blood that was poured out from His body for us. How deep is the Father's love for us? What is the breadth and height of it? Can it be confined by space, by time? How far will it go for me? Life, a life given, my Son's life. This is how far love went, the Father replied. I feel you. Child, where did you go? Where the earth stands still, and I am locked away, shut off from everything. Why? In the darkness, Father, absent of light, I feel you. Look what came out of the broken, life. Look what came out of the wounded, healing. Look what came out of the sending of one, love. Look what is inside of me. You, life. Tell me what it's like to bleed, what it's like to feel. Tell me when I left you, did you feel anything? Tell me of my worth. Tell me what you would trade for my soul. My life, the Savior replied. I am in all places at all times. I am in heaven. I am also on the earth. I am beneath in Sheol. I am everywhere. I am spirit. I am life. I am breath. I am light. I am immortal. I am one with a beginning but no end. Lead me. Lord, lead me beside the still waters, to the place where it all began, to the place where you are, to the end of myself. I am dying, Lord. Soon I will be lowered down beneath the earth, where I'll lay till you awaken me, and I am changed. If grace is kind. I awoke with the sun beating on my face. I looked to see a letter by the place where you laid beside me. As I began to read the words that were in the letter, tears began to fall from my eyes. Lay, I've fallen from grace. I have slept with another man. I am filled with shame. I will not be returning to you. I have chosen a place where I am to end my life and rid this filth from inside of me, cleansing the sin away from me so as never to fall back into it. Goodbye, Lay. I will always love you. If grace is kind, maybe God in his infinite mercy will understand and receive me into his everlasting abiding light. Maybe, just maybe, I can be forgiven all of this. I wept aloud and began to pound the bed repeatedly. Why? Why? God, why? David, why did you do this to me? The sobs became louder and I felt like my insides would burst open. All of a sudden I felt numb. I began to feel faint. I went into shock. I then fell asleep. I was awakened to a bright light enshrouding me. Be not afraid, the voice said. David is gone. He will not be returning, but you will go to him when it's your time. Before David breathed his last breath, he made things right with me. I will receive him into the eternal when the time is right. He is finally at rest, at peace. You will come to know why he did what he did, but right now you need to go to the river Pleiades, and you will find him there. By his body is something I need you to see. With my eyes open, I saw this towering being to the right of me, dressed in linen white. He had his hand outstretched to me. Come, the figure said. I followed him down the path, down the road from where we lived, and he said, Look, do you see it? Hovering over David's body was a crescent of white light resting over his form. As the light began to clear, I saw two hands opened as if it were cusping something in them. I noticed wounds in his wrist. My vision became blurred. The closer I approached to where David's body lay, the more blinded I became. The light was so intense, I had lost all sense of sight. Just then I felt hands touching my eyes. Open your eyes, my child. Open your eyes. The next thing I saw was an envelope. Inside of the envelope was a letter along with David's wedding ring. Lay, remember me. I have now but only a little while. We have eternity. You will always be a part of me. I am at peace now. Lay, the Lord said. Before David died, he asked me to forgive him. I have forgiven him. I will be with you through the pain. I want you to understand that it is not your fault that this happened. David was drugged. After this happened, he was drifting in and out of consciousness. He saw a man hovering over him. He raped him. He felt it was his fault, thought there was something he could have done, but there wasn't anything. It was his dad. David was abused by him as a child. The abuse carried on into his adult life. When he met you, it stopped. Last night, his dad told him he wanted to see him. He should not have gone to the hotel room to see him. His dad drugged him and raped him. Part 4 to follow in another video.